But they don't tell you, or at least no one told me, the 411 about laser hair removal. And that is that what condiments are you gonna want with this meal? So my aunt is surprising me with something for my birthday or whatever. So I'm headed to her house now. I'm a little late, but it's okay. It'll be fine. I'm gonna definitely take y'all along with me just in case it's something I've never done before and it's actually fun. But FYI, my aunt a little cray cray, so not too much.
I mean, lesson from being safe to play with. When you wait till you get there.
I really, really want to know.
I'm gonna get your lashes done for you.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Y'all, my aunt is taking me to get my lashes done for my birthday. We going to see your girl, your cluster.
Yeah.
I love that.
And then my girlfriend's daughter actually does a damn good job too. I want to get her to try. I want to try her ass out too.
Really? Does she want to think you cheating on her though? You can't switch.
No, because she wanted to get them done by her too.
She don't care. Oh my goodness.
She doesn't. She knows how to do them her damn self.
Okay. They say when you're a hairdresser, you can't get your crust and then the sauce on top. So it's kind of like
Yeah.
golf court
Golf
with a
court. All right, I got you. All right, it's 30 minutes.
It's giving. It's very much giving.
Yeah, it's me. That's when Dallas is lit. She never got lashes.
See that? Guys, it is literally nothing like getting in my warm car, like that I've preheated. Oh my gosh, in the winter. Whew. I don't really care in the summer. Like, I'm not that big of a, like, it doesn't really matter like that to me. But in the winter, oh my gosh, it makes a world of a difference to be able to, I'm 20 minutes away. They say I'll get there by not having my phone up is crazy, but the car does it. The car, like, CarPlays, and it shows my thing. So, we're warm. We don't really need that for now. I don't know why I'm like this, but, like, I wanted to romanticize my morning so bad that I didn't want to freaking put this in a to-go mug. Like, I wanted to carry the essence of a slow morning with me. So I'm a mess. Hopefully there's not a lot of traffic. If there is, we will be pouring this out. But here's to try. We're gonna wait. You're just like, I hope y'all heard how quickly he seems to be going through a freaking parking lot. Like, why? It's the day after New Year. Why are we rushing this way? But I am on my way to laser hair removal, and I thought that we could do like a little catch up. No mustard. I'm so cringy. A little catch up before we went to, or on our way rather, to our laser hair appointment. I have to go to one a little further than I would usually go. The place that I usually go is literally like 3 minutes from me. However, they've been so booked. Like, if you do not call them at least a month in advance, they're like so booked. So what I need to do is next time I'm there, I need to just book out for as much as I can. Because in the summer, it was really easy to get appointments because a lot of people don't go because they're outside, they're vacationing, and it's a danger to get like your laser hair done after you've been like sitting outside in the sun more than a certain amount of hours. And so like, who really wants to measure that in the summer if you're going to be outside? It's like, whatever. So yeah, I was able to get so many appointments this summer, but I like tried. There were a couple of months, like them August, September, those early like fall months, I was trying to get appointments, an appointment, and they were just booked, like so booked. And I was just like, you know what, screw this. And so I've missed like 2 or 3 months of actually going to get my laser hair. And I hate that for me, but we're back on it. And even if I have to drive a little further, which I'm doing today, I'm going to stay with it, because in about 11 months, there will be a period of time where I'm completely unable to continue with laser hair for like 6 months. So before that time comes knocking, I want to get as much laser hair as I can done, so that way when that 6 months come, as little hair grows back as possible. But what they don't tell you about laser hair removal that I thought that you guys might find interesting, girl, you still have to shave. Like, if I got up, so much so that I got up this morning early, like an hour earlier than my appointment. Mind you, it's about 20 minutes away, so technically I could have just left. I could have got up 30 minutes prior and threw on some clothes and left. But they don't tell you, or at least no one told me, the 411 about laser hair removal. And that is that if you do not shave first, it hurts. It hurts. It doesn't hurt as bad as waxing, but it hurts. So, I mean, not to mention my car was also like across the lot, so I also had to like walk to get my car, because yesterday, for some strange reason, the car chargers around my actual, like, where I live were like taken. It's not happened to me I don't think, like, I can't remember that happening to me since I've lived where I live. And like, for the first time yesterday, I pulled up and like there were no charging stations available, and I was like, oh wow, this is new, like actually brand new. But I guess it's the holidays, everyone's home, and they were getting ready for today, because that would have been yesterday, so they were like prepping for the day or whatever. Not me, your good sis. You know, thankfully it was just like a leisure trip, which I took you guys with me along, by the way. And the surprise was my aunt getting my lashes done for me, which I thought was the sweetest thing. So she just got lash clusters, and she had her friend put them on, and I got 14 inches or 14 whatever the diameters, because 14 inches is way too long, but like 14 centimeters maybe, I don't know. And she got her friend to put them on. It was such a lovely time. She did me way better than the girlies at Amazing Lash do me, because they be rough with me at Amazing Lash. And I'm just realizing, like, as I get older, I don't want to be wrestled. I don't want to be wrestled and tasseled. I don't want to be tossed and flossed. I want to be held and melled. So, but that was the sweetest thing ever. I just so appreciate gifts. I so appreciate any thought, any kind thought, any prayer, any positive thinking, you know, that people put my way. It really is appreciated. I love stuff like that. I'm so sentimental. I'm such a sucker for stuff like that. And so, you know, cheers to my auntie doing that for me. I really had a great time with that. But I feel like there was so much to catch you guys up about. But yeah, that was the FYI in laser hair removal, because literally no one told me. And I was like sitting in that chair like, ugh. And there was like, the first time I got it done, she had to like shave me. And I was like, no way. It was so uncomfortable. So uncomfortable. So that's a FYI if you're into or interested in getting laser hair removal. I should probably get like a microphone for my camera for moments like this. But anyway, I joined a book club. I feel like I told you guys this, or I took you guys to the library with me in one of my recent vlogs. But I joined Gabriella IR's book club, and it's a happy, sad moment because I think I'm going to have to tuck myself away for like a full day or two to be able to finish this book. Anyway, the book that she chose for book club is one of those books. First off, I've been utilizing my free library card because like who's buying 12 books a month, $30, sometimes $35 per book, depending on, and I'm like that girl, like when it comes to books, that if I'm going to purchase it, I might as well get the hardback, large print, whatever, so that way it can stay in my library and like like, but no, I'm not in a place in my life where, and a lot of these books are like fan fiction. Like I feel like if I'm going to have a library that I built up because I've read, I want it to be books like Influencing People and Winning Friends, or Power, or The Art of War. Like I want books like that are like fundamental in like character development. I love it for the moment. It's great for the moment. I don't want like a dark academia or fiction novel in my list of reads on my like on display in my forever home one day, where I'll have a bookcase and a fireplace. Like that's not what I'm going for here. With that being said, and with me using my library card, the book that she chose this month for January, you have to read it in like 2 weeks. The library was like, this is a lucky day, meaning no renewal, and like, you have to read it in the amount of time that they get. So for this one, I was just thinking to myself, like, I might read it for 2 weeks and then go to a different library where that ain't the case. Because there were some libraries that were a little bit further where I could have gotten the book and just checked it out for like a regular time. I think the regular time is 3 weeks. I only got 2 with this, and they were like no renewal. So I don't know if it's just like that popular right now. I don't know how they like choose which books are going to have that criteria, the same criteria as this one, where you have to turn it in 2 weeks and you can't renew it. But I'm not liking that, and it's like scaring me a little bit. But as I flesh it out with you guys, I'm feeling like that's probably my smartest move. Like I should probably just read through it for the week or 2 that I have, and then take it back and go check it out at a different library where I can actually like take my time and pace myself and enjoy it, because it's so like annoying. I did enjoy the book that I read last month with her book club, which was this month, a book called The God of the Woods. It's very good so far. You're hooked. First page, you want to know what happened. However, the book last month was a little bit slower. It was called If We Were Villains by Adam Bria. Really enjoyed that too, and actually finished it. I think that was my problem, because I really like value reading, and I wanted to overall like not scroll as much on my phone, which I haven't been on TikTok as much, or Instagram. I've been kicked Instagram to the curb. Instagram was a big stress ball for me. Like, oh my gosh, I always liken it to like the Mean Girls table. Like, you can't sit with me. Like, unless you are a certain type of person, it's like Instagram ain't for you, and like that's okay. I'm not that type of person. Like, I don't sit at the, and I'm gonna find a new table to sit at. I'll leave the school. And so for a minute, I left the school, I left Instagram, and I went to TikTok. I was at the school of TikTok. But the school of TikTok, as we all know, or maybe you don't, is not they're not known for their intelligence over there. That's more like recess and lunch every single minute of the day. You might get half of a class during TikTok school. So I was like, but I couldn't for the life of me continue reading. Like, I couldn't finish a book. Like, there was this I filmed it, but I don't think I ever posted it. But I took you guys with me to the library, botched the footage, didn't get any of me. Like, you know how those cool library, like you look all studious when you're like looking through that. I tried to do that, and I did it. I just didn't film. It was just like, I went and like rented out 6 books. And then I decided, like, this is a lot. Maybe I'll just try and read through one. Couldn't even do that. Probably got through 15 to 30, because like I'm being generous. I feel like 30 pages is being so generous with myself. 15 to 30 pages of one of those books, and then just took them all back. I was like, you know what? I need community. I need someone and some people that are going to talk about this book, that are going to, make me feel embarrassed if I don't finish reading. Like, I don't want to feel left behind. And so that's what did it for me. And welcome to the era of the rise and return of book clubs, y'all. It's happening. It is happening. I forget whose podcast was talking about this, but he was like, I think that there's so much information out there. Actually, it was the podcast I listened to. So In case I've never mentioned it on this channel, which I'm not sure that I have, I listen to a podcast every Wednesday. Well, that releases every Wednesday because I don't listen to it every Wednesday, called the Creative Pep Talk Podcast by Andy J. Pizza. And basically, he was doing an interview, and she was saying that there's such a plethora of information, which is beautiful, but it also allows you to get so lost. And he was basically saying to her, there was a time in life where you could flick on the television and everybody would be watching the same TV show. And like, you would all have something to talk about, like the next day at school, or because everybody was watching that same TV show. Now, how quickly intelligence is moving in AI and social media, you are so blessed if you find the people who like what you like, who are into what you're into. Like, you better cherish it. Like, those are your people. That's how much information is flowing so quickly through the freaking world, through the universe, through the technology, through, as I've heard a lot of people call it, Beyonce's internet, but through the internet, through the interweb. And so, like, that's what I needed. It was like, so here marks the return of like book club. And this is not the first time I've tried to join one. It's just like, this one is virtual. So maybe I'll try for one that's not virtual and see how that goes. Or maybe, heck, maybe in the next 5 years, I'll start one my daggone self. But I really just wanted a place of, like, you know, where I could lean on other people. And really, like, that was the key for me to getting an actual book read and complete. If you've been like craving, wanting to get off your phone, wanting to figure out something to do. Now, me, I have to be honest, I knew I loved to read. Like, getting through books was never a thing for me going through school. Like, even when I was younger, books were my getaway. My mom used to get so mad at me for how many books that she used to purchase, which, mom, just buy me a library card and let me roam free. Duh. Like, why didn't she think like that? Like, I remember hearing her conversation on the phone while we were in the bookstore, and I was roaming through Barnes and Nobles, which is still top tier. It's a little unmatched, that feeling. Roaming through Barnes and Nobles. It's better than the library roaming. I can't. Is that a Sonic? Oh. Nah, I'm probably going to this Sonic. And I'm probably going to this grocery outlet. Just to see what the vibes are. Just to see what it's about. I'm in that roaming mood today. Who knows where I am right now? Who knows what endless adventures are calling our name today? But I do have to get some shopping done anyway. Usually I would get my shopping done to like a Whole Foods or whatever, but nah. We gonna see what's out here today. What was I saying? Oh yeah, why didn't she just buy me a library card? Like, why didn't she just give me a library card and have me roam free through there? That would have been amazing. But anyway, I was with her, and she got on the phone, and we were going through Barnes and Nobles, and like, you know, I hadn't been in there in a while. I guess it had been like a 2-week binge at that point that I hadn't read any books. And so I was itching. And I specifically remember being extremely excited to be in Barnes and Noble this day. And I overheard her yapping on the phone with one of her girlfriends, or maybe it was her boo, whatever, whoever, don't care. She was like, oh my gosh, like, we're at Barnes and Nobles again. And like, I love that she loves to read, but I hate that she's spending all my money. And the worst part about it, I can't tell her no. Why? Because they're books. And I was like, I remember listening to her and chuckling, but like I was like, okay. Like, I didn't know if I should feel like flattered. I think I felt flattered. It didn't stop me from reading. I just was like, I was like a little hurt. It was really interesting. And now, like, I'm like thinking about it like, mommy, let's use our big girl brain and just buy the child a library card. What would I get from Sonic though? Because one of my New Year's resolutions is to stop eating chicken and beef and like stop ordering fast food. So like, if they don't have like a fish sandwich, I'm not good. If they don't have like something fishy, boss, that's ill. Why would I want to eat something fishy? But to be real, if they don't have like something fishy, I don't want it. I don't want to go. What the heck was that even? Like, why did they even have us go into the left lane like that? And I got this raceback truck racer on my back. Gosh, mountain racer. Gosh. Like, where do y'all be going this early? I'm trying to see what's around here, y'all. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see what's out here for us to get into after this. Why do I keep saying I'm trying to see what Whole Foods are around here, what all different types of things are around here. Am I even going to feel like editing this clip? Yes. Yes, I am. Call me your certified yapper. You wanna know why? I don't think I'm going to put that much effort into editing it. If I'm going to be posting, then I'm going to be posting. I'm not going to be spending all this time editing. Got it. Got it. But here we are, y'all. We are literally 1 minute away. I yapped with y'all about everything that I could think of. I actually didn't talk to you guys about where I've been. So, like, I don't know if anyone's noticed, but I haven't posted on YouTube in since like October or November. It's January when we're filming this, when I'm filming this. So it's been quite a minute, and like I just was going through, like I had finished school and I was getting through school, and so I couldn't really post very much. But school's over, it's breaky time, and now I'm in my next program, which yay. So I can't wait to get through that. And but that's where I was. Like I found it really difficult to continue being consistent posting. That's just it, and that's all. There wasn't a huge, enormous life event. Is there an Aldi right here? Is there? There's way too much. Like there are way too many options. And if you know, you know. Like a lot of options isn't always the best. Gosh, I'm a flirt soon as you see me walk up in the club. They got a women's boutique called Flirt. I'm a flirt. What? I'm definitely going the wrong way because told me to do that. Y'all, we made it all the way here. We made it all the way here. Come on, Milan. Where are you at? Milan, here? Okay, I see.